Today, Knox County voters have the chance to choose the direction of the sheriff's office, re-elect Sheriff Tom Spangler for another 4 years, or vote his predecessor back in. New at 6, Will Puckett looks at the choices in this hotly contested race.
In his quest for re-election, Sheriff Tom Spangler believes he's run a campaign to be proud of.
I've ran the same campaign this time as I did the last time. I wanted to make sure that we stayed on topic.
Sheriff Spangler is running against the man who sat in the chair before him, Jimmy J.J. Jones. He believes voters across the county feel that he's the right man for the job.
And I do feel confident about it. We're not overconfident, but from the response that we're getting, we feel real good.
The sheriff has guided his department through the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, it was a challenge, and I think with that challenge up there, it goes to show that we were still able to get through that. And I think that says something about this administration.
But Jones, the man running against him, says people were safer. The department had more deputies and morale was stronger before Spangler took over.
But don't blame the officers. It's not their fault there are 135 vacancies.
The sheriff, however, is pushing back against those claims.
He can play numbers with any way he wants to, but he had more people during a 4-period time that left the agency.
WVLT News reached out to Jones multiple times, allowing him the opportunity to respond. Jones says he's come down with strep throat and isn't doing public appearances, even declining our offer to do a virtual interview. Meanwhile, Spangler's camp is hoping to ride the wave of endorsements from sheriffs across East Tennessee.
Now with over 40 years of experience, Tom Spangler is running for re-election.
And adding, if given the green light by voters for another 4 years, his major plan is to lock in more pay for employees, hoping to keep and attract the best for Knox County.
It's my job to make sure that we do something that we can retain those that we have and go out here and make it attractive for people who want to come to the Knox County Sheriff's Office.
Will Puckett, WVLT News.
Again, Election Day is Tuesday. Whoever wins the Republican primary for Knox County, Sheriff Tom Spangler or J.J. Jones, will be unopposed in the August general election, as no Democrat is running. And again, as we mentioned, J.J. Jones did not want to respond, but you can read about him as well as other candidates in the other major East Tennessee races. That's all for you in the WVLT News app. Just look for the Meet the Candidates in the As Seen On section.